It's been a long time.
It
I
has
shouldn't have left you
been.
without a dope beat to step two. Step two. That's kind of where my head is.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. So, welcome everybody. I'm Marion.
And I'm Regina.
And together we are
Two
sisters
sisters
knitting, talking
talking
shit. And for those of you who are new to the channel, we are primarily a knitting channel, but all are welcome because we've got crocheters in the house.
Yeah.
We have knitters in the house.
Yeah. Needlepoint.
Needlepoint.
Whatever you do.
Embroidery.
Yeah.
Whatever you do.
Whatever you
Sewist.
do. Yeah. Jewelry makers.
And even if you don't do anything.
Right, that too.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a thing.
Yeah, you're welcome. So
You're totally welcome.
And it's been a minute since we've seen each other too.
I can't believe it was July.
I know.
I mean, August just kind of flew by.
I know.
And when we were talking about making this episode, you were like, "Well, the last one was in July," and I was like, "No, no, it was totally July.
It was July.
I think we had all intentions of doing an episode in August. But, life is still lifing. Life be still lifing. And so we get it in when we can get it in. We have the best of intentions,
absolutely,
I think, to do something regular, schedule something regularly. But it doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad we can do it today.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah. And thanks for you all's patience. We're happy you're here with us.
Yeah.
And we've got another exciting episode.
I think so.
So, as always, we've got an episode cocktail. We always talk about what's on and off of our needles, any new acquisitions, and then we've got some other fun stuff planned for you too. So, we will get started.
We'll get right into it.
Yeah. What we drinking today, Regina?
We are drinking.
I probably should say I need a drink. So what are we drinking today?
I need a drink. and I'm wishing I selected something a little, shall we say, heavier. This is a light. It's called Tinto de Verano. It's a Spanish sparkling red wine cocktail. In fact, that's literally, I think, translates to wine of summer.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Wine of summer. And so since, we're wrapping summer up, I thought we'll do a little Tinto. And yours is a little redder than mine.
Because I made
put a little more wine.
I drank a little bit. My mom always tastes the cocktails. And so she asked for another one.
Oh, good.
So I made some more.
Okay.
And poured. So I might not have made it the way you did it.
No. It looks actually richer than mine. So hey, cheers.
Cheers. Salud. And it's okay.
It's okay.
It's kind of sort of like a sangria.
Yeah.
So it's a light summery type drink.
Yeah, it's very much a sangria. It's any kind of red. I used a Merlot. And the recipe that I looked at calls for like a sparkling lemonade or a lemon lime soda.
Okay.
And that probably would have been better. I tried to improvise, use real lemonade and club soda, and it's meh. But we're gonna act like we enjoying it.
That's right. It works.
One. It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Salud again.
Salud. Cheers. To our KnitShits.
It'll do the trick.
Absolutely, it will. I probably should. I don't even know where to put this thing. I got so much stuff on the little table right here in front of me. I'm gonna put it to the side, and hopefully I don't knock it over.
All right.
Okay.
Well, so we got our cocktail, and you've done our overview.
I've done our overview.
And so we're going to talk a little bit about the 10 for 10 make-along, which, again, we're still overjoyed. And I think some sites are still receiving chickens.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So we and our KnitShits, includes our KnitShits, developed this make-along or came up with this make-along to support youth and staff at Covenant House. And we use the Knitting Trees pattern for emotional support chickens. Shout out to the Knitting Tree. And and it was wonderful.
Yes.
People crocheted, people or KnitShits knitted, and several of you sent more than one chicken to sites. I mean, you really embraced the spirit of this make along, and so you had the idea to let's just keep doing it. So we're calling it a everlasting, never ending make along, and we've invited or added, I should say, 5 additional Covenant House locations. So those locations are Greater Washington, Houston, Fort Lauderdale, and Orlando, Anchorage, Alaska, and Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Yeah.
So they were not in our initial make along. No rhyme or reason to the selection of sites. It was just, I closed my eyes and pointed to some sites, and that's how.
Yeah, and it was our first make along too, so we had no idea what the reception would be.
Exactly.
And it exceeded our expectations.
It really did. It really did. And in fact, I am still getting calls from sites asking, about. I mean, sites are still receiving chickens, but they're asking about it. And check this out. It even showed up in my performance review.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
wow.
In my professional, and we're not mixing professional with personal, but I have such a love for Covenant House, and so everything I do, including this obsession with knitting, if I can tie it to Covenant House, then I want to do that. And one of our core values at Covenant House International is joy.
Okay.
And that's what we brought to our sites.
I love it.
Joy. And I think folks who saw the images felt the joy. The youth certainly felt the joy. And so we don't want that to end. We want to continue on this joy ride.
Absolutely.
With our emotional support chicken. So you want to say anything about the statistical
stuff? I would say that we had 87 makers total during the official 10 for 10 make along period. We had over 127 chickens to be sent and mailed, and the number of lives that those chickens are touching really is endless.
Yeah.
Because not only is it touching the lives of a young person, it's touching the lives of the people that they come in contact with, because it's bringing them joy. The same for the staff of Covenant House. So we appreciate everyone who participated in the make along. And since it's an everlasting, never ending, ongoing make along, you can find the additional sites that Regina just talked about in our Ravelry or on our Ravelry group page, which is TST. I don't know why I can't ever remember that. Thank you. TSKTS. And I got it written on a board right over there. If I could read. So TSKTS Ravelry group page. And you can find all of the information. So whenever your heart's desire, if you feel like knitting something for someone else, doing something to give to someone else, that's there.
That's there. And one other thing I would just mention is be sure to check the Ravelry, our Ravelry account, because the persons to whom the chickens should be sent is critical. It's of critical importance, and we will have that information on the on our Ravelry. Yeah, so I wanted to make that point.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to take a picture and share with the fellow KnitShits there too.
Oh yeah.
And with Regina and I, we'd love to see pictures there as well.
We would, and we're posting on Covenant social media outlets too.
Okay.
So
okay. Great.
It's a great thing.
That's wonderful. I love it.
Me too.
Next up, finished objects.
So I'm wearing one, and I have already previewed this, but I just, it's so funny. I mean, we're going to talk about yarn hauls in a minute, or hauls, new acquisitions I was thinking about this on the way over here. I'm
And I'm
buying all
about to
this
spit,
yarn.
so don't spit on the yarn. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm buying all this yarn and I'm not finishing anything. So there's that part. And as a still, kind of relative new person to this, I mean, I say it all the time. I think I really started getting serious about knitting maybe 2 years ago, just under 2 years ago. This getting yarn and this obsession with yarn and this constant purchasing of yarn is like a thing.
Is that an obsession?
Yeah, I think it qualifies. I absolutely think it qualifies. So anyway, so my only finished object is from months ago. And
but so you're wearing it?
I'm wearing it, and of course it's the open air wrap in linen quill, Pearl Soho's linen quill, Magnolia Blossom. I previewed it in one of my shorts, but it's diaphanous and flirty and lovely and just beautiful, and it can be added to any outfit, and I think it just elevates the look. I have on what is this, a softball shirt? But I am wearing this open air, and it elevates it. So I love it. So this is all I got.
Okay, well, I love the color. Well, I have one finished object that I started. I can't even remember if I started it on one of the very first episodes that we had done late last year, or if it was earlier this year that was supposed to be finished months ago. And if I said I'm going to knit it, I'm going to knit it.
That.
I just don't say when it'll be finished, but it is finished. So this is the Woodland Whispers shawl.
So this is my first time actually seeing the finished one.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
And this is a gift.
It blocks beautifully.
It blocks beautifully. This is a gift knit. It's knit in Pearl Soho's linen quill. And I will be mailing it Monday.
This is chestnut red.
This is chestnut red.
Does the recipient or the giftee know?
They do not.
Okay, so I won't say.
Yeah, so it's coming, but it's beautiful.
And
maybe
it's big and
it's nice. It's a nice size. So there are lots of different ways that you can wear it. So maybe I'll.
So this is two. I love that.
And then I can pull it around.
This
Go ahead.
Is two hanks.
It's a little more than two.
Okay. A little more than two. Okay.
I went into the third ball a little bit, and I have on this mic. I'm thinking. I apologize. It probably is making some crazy noises.
Looks beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah.
I apologize for that.
I love it.
Folks who are watching. But anyway, that's my finished object.
So a little more than two.
So a little more than two.
Okay. I wonder if I have enough.
Well, you can stop it, Willie, whenever you.
Well, I like that size.
Yeah, whenever you feel like it, I think. But it blocks nicely, and I hope they like it. It's very versatile.
Well, I mean, this brings me to whips. I mean, this goes right into the whips. So I'm making the Woodland Whispers, and I was so intimidated by it, and I kept asking Peaches, well, are you doing decreases? She was like, there are no decreases. It's an isosceles triangle.
I had to pull out my geometry, y'all. I was like, where did that come from?
I was too. When she said that, I was like, okay. Which is not to be confused with a right triangle. So the question is it acute or obtuse? So we don't care.
Right.
It just is
I
what
think
it
would be obtuse.
I think it's obtuse. Yeah.
Going back to my 10th grade geometry class, Mr. Locker was my teacher. All of that is coming back. Isn't that crazy?
How are you feeling about that right now?
I enjoy geometry.
Okay, good.
We actually used those things that you see surveyors measure.
Oh.
And one of our projects was to draw our school.
Really?
So we had to go out and measure all
I love that. It brought geometry to life. Oh, I love that.
And all of this, I have not thought about this.
I mean, sometimes memories
since high school, and it is just all right,
coming back,
right there.
Well, sometimes memories of 5th grade can be activating in not such a good way. But that's great. I have also realized in my knitting journey that there is a lot of math involved. I didn't
Yes.
think there was much geometry, but there's a lot of math involved.
Yes.
You got to know how to count.
The math be mathin'.
The math be mathing. And if I had known, when I think about like gauge, for example,
Yeah.
and I read in some of the patterns, some of the, I don't know, they look like mathematical notations. I run for my life. I guess that's probably why I love this, because ain't no math in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Except count your stitches, and that's it. But anyway,
so can I share a little something?
Yeah.
When I was knitting up this Woodland Whispers shawl, because you end up, I think, with 248 stitches on the needles, and you are doing an increase periodically.
Yeah.
So it's an 8-row, it's a 4-row increase. Well, really, it's an 8, it's a 8-row repeat.
Right.
But you're increasing
every
other row. So I thought, okay, 8 rows, 8 increases. I'm like, oh, I only have 18 more rows to do.
And then that math.
And then
that math.
And I'm like, I know I have knit more than whatever the number that I was like, I still have a lot to go. Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I was in my mind increasing more rapidly than the pattern called
Well,
for.
it is a lovely finished object.
Yeah, yeah.
And it, for me, is a whip. And this is I previewed this in my last short, and it should be way further along than it is. But I ended up having to tink it, I think, last night. I don't know what was happening, but it's not a complicated knit.
No,
once you
it
get
isn't.
the hang of it. And
I don't think we can see it there.
Oh, I mean, I held it up.
Oh, okay.
I held it up. But this is Pearl Soho linen quill, and the colors are ginger brown and cerulean blue.
That's pretty.
And so I think it's a nice color combination. And I have some other yarns. I'm going to make a few of these. You know me, I'm a creature of habit. So if I find something that I really like, I will make it over and over and over again.
Yes.
And so I have some other yarn combos. The rest of these are Mayak yarns. So I'm going to make a solid version in this anemone.
That's pretty.
This is Mayak Tibetan yarn. And then I'm going to make another kind of alternating 2-color version in this. Let me hold it.
Nice.
Upside down. In this color combination. And so this is butternut and pink cosmos. So this is their Fior Delino yarn. And the composition is 35% baby yak, 15% Italian linen, and 50% Tibetan cloud wool. It's super soft.
Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, this feels good.
Doesn't it feel good?
This is gonna knit up nicely.
I think it's gonna.
I love it, and I love these 2 colors together.
Yeah, so that's gonna be my second color combo. And do you want to? Because you're doing another one. Do you want to talk about that one, or you want me to keep going with my acquisitions?
I can talk about mine, and then we can do acquisitions in a minute. I'll pull this out. I'll talk about that in just a second. But I am knitting a second, and I've got a third that I will be knitting. I haven't started it yet.
Oh, I like this color combo. And I'm going to do one in this color combo?
Yes. So this is a second Woodland Whisper shawl, and I would say that I'm like 2/3 of the way done.
Yeah, this is nice. So you are you going to use, and I'm so glad to see, because I really thought those little bars in there, I thought, it ain't supposed to be there, but you told me that it is.
Yeah, and it blocks out nicely.
Yeah, they kind of go away when you block it.
Once you block it. So this is for one of my nieces. I've got 2 nieces. And so this is for one of my nieces. She picked these colors. And I've had this yarn forever too.
Yeah.
And it is linen quill as well. And the 2 colors that I am using for it are pull these out.
Mm-hmm.
I have extra in case I need. But this is Kettle Black linen quill.
Mm-hmm.
Kettle Black. I guess I should turn it this way so folks can see it a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And then oatmeal gray, which is this one. And so the other one that I'm knitting is going to be a solid, or that I'm going to knit is going to be a solid color in oatmeal gray.
Oh, okay. I like that.
And then I picked a couple of maybe complementary colors that'll go with that. But I was inspired by Jackie Rose. She is, or just finished doing a test knit recently for Isabel Kramer's Bow Bow shawl, which is kind of a similar knit. And she used this beautiful chocolate color and a beautiful cream color with a pop of blue. So I'd asked my niece, I thought that was a great idea. And I said, would you like for me to add a pop of color to yours too? She hadn't seen Jackie's at all, but I sent her the link to the Pearl Soho linen quill portion of their website and said, if so, pick a color. And she picked.
That's what she picked, cerulean blue.
Cerulean blue too. So the top few rows where I have the dark color, the black here, I'm going to add.
So it's going to be a solid.
It won't be solid, but the rows where the black is.
Oh, I see. You'll alternate that in.
I'll alternate this in.
Okay, that's going to be nice.
So that's going to be nice. So I'm excited for that for her.
It's a really versatile pattern. I love what you can do with the colorways. When you mentioned that you were doing, I have a ton of Kettle Black, so I've got some stash yarn that I can use for my combination just like this, and I just purchased the oatmeal gray. It's beautiful. I love it, so I'm gonna do that too.
It really is.
Yeah, and you know what, that the combo that I'm using, the cerulean blue and the ginger brown, that whole brown baby blue combination was really you saw it everywhere a couple of years ago, and it's still popular.
Yes.
So it's a great little combination.
Yes, it is.
I love it. So I'm gonna enjoy. I am enjoying this knit. I finally got this whole carrying the yarn up the side. I was really struggling with that, but I finally got that, and I should be way further along, and I plan on hitting it this weekend.
And that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't no race. I'm not running no race.
Yeah, your only competition is yourself.
Yeah, and I ain't competing with myself.
Yeah. So anymore, I do have another whip. Do you have?
No, I don't have another whip.
Okay. Well, I actually have two more. And this one is almost a completed project.
Wow.
So I finally jumped on the bandwagon for the ranunculus.
Yep. I'm telling you, got me on it too.
And I was like, Regina, before you say no, just think about it. Think about it. So Regina's going to be knitting a ranunculus too.
I don't know when, but
soon.
I will.
This one is for my mom, and it's almost done. So one sleeve is done, and I am.
And you said it knits up pretty quickly.
Oh my goodness, I've done this in a week.
Wow.
A week's time. And so the second sleeve is almost done. I have about 2 more rows, and then I'm going to knit the hem of the sleeve, and that's 2 inches of ribbing.
Okay.
And then it'll be done. It'll be ready for blocking.
Good. This red is nice.
And it looks great on her too.
Yeah, it really looks, and this doesn't look like a complicated.
No, and it looks, I mean, it's deceiving with the designs at the top.
Yeah.
And I apologize. I keep hitting the mic. If it's making noises, I'm going to try to do better. But I'll let you take a look at it. It's not complicated to knit at all. And it is knit in Blue Sky Fibers, True Red 641. And the camera usually doesn't do it justice. So hopefully it looks nice here in the screen. Those are my extra long 60-inch needles.
Yeah.
But it really is very similar to a candy apple red.
What size needles are these? 10?
Size 10 needles for the body, and then 8
for the neck
and the
bottom
ribbing.
The ribbing.
for the hem.
Okay.
Hmm.
Very nice and soft. Really
Yeah.
lovely.
So that is.
I'm like, do I need to buy some 16-inch?
No, you don't.
Okay. Because I'm using long ones too. I'm
Yeah.
finding that I enjoy using the longer.
Yeah.
Cable.
I mean, if you want to, you can.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, no, you don't. But you
Yeah.
grown, you can use what you want.
What are you using for your?
I think these are 32.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just have one more whip. And it really is, oh, and I'm opening up the wrong side. Something that I just started. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you did that thread? You got to the thread row.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that's next.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So I put it down so that I could work on, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snatch that out of your hand. I was trying to move my hand out the way and I grabbed the yarn.
Like it's golden.
Thank you. This is the Like It's Golden, and it is very airy and diaphanous and flirty.
Flowy.
But this is a beautiful pattern by
really
Simone Clark. And when you look at her pictures on Ravelry, it really looks like something that was woven.
Yeah.
It does not look like a hand knit.
It does not.
It is gorgeous.
In fact, it really has almost an exotic woven. It looks like an Egyptian. It's just beautiful.
It is.
It's beautiful. So I'm working on this too. And but you go ahead and say what yarn you're using.
So I am using. This. Thank you so much. So this is lace weight yarn.
Yep.
And this is a Sayer Alpaca 1 yarn in the colorway E2S. So it's a beautiful beige.
Love it.
Or tan.
Oh, it's kind of a gray to me.
Gray?
Yeah, I'm seeing gray.
Okay. Anyway. It's a gorgeous yarn. Yeah, and this is going to be a gorgeous knit.
Well, what's the colorway? What does it say?
It's
colorway?
ES2.
Oh, it's E2S. Okay, it's a number. It's
yeah.
Not a name.
It's not a name. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
E2S.
Well, it's a beautiful, soft, luscious yarn. Yeah.
So I'm excited to knit that up.
Yeah. So I didn't bring mine, but I'm working on one as well. And I'm using the colorway that Dr. Simone Clark, who created the pattern.
Yes.
And I think we talk about it in one of our a past episode, and I highlight it in one of my video shorts. But I am using La Bien Me Helix in goldenrod. So I don't have it. I'm talking about it, but I don't have it with me. But I've shown it in previous videos.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that pattern, and I think I'm going to really enjoy it. And I'm going to get some more of that. I love that yarn.
Yeah, and that's going to be beautiful. And is it okay if I give a little preview?
Well, yeah.
So we were planning to do a knit along of the Like It's Golden shawl, and we had spoken with Simone, the designer, and we had also had a lovely conversation with Lisa, who is the owner of 4U yarn store in Oberlin, Ohio. So if you are in and around the Oberlin, Ohio area, I would say definitely go in and visit her store. Or if you don't have a yarn store that's near you, a local yarn store near you, but you're looking for an online store, she's got beautiful fabric. And she had worked with a designer, and we were going to have a special colorway knit up. But because of what's going on behind the scenes in our lives, we've had to postpone that.
Yeah.
And we hope to be able to start the knit along back up in the beginning of 2026.
Yeah. It'll happen.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. And the same plan that we had with the dyer with Lisa, and it'll happen in the way that I think we had talked about.
Yeah.
It's just delayed.
Yeah. So just kind of keep that on your calendars. And we'll do some Zoom calls and all that kind of stuff to kick it off. And we'll definitely keep you posted on when to, when you can sign up and all of that. But I just wanted to give a preview of things to come.
Yeah. Well, before we move on, I wanted to also preview in my yarn haul. I bought 2 other colors. This is Sonder yarn, and this is Haven. It is a lace weight as well. I'm making several, or plan to make another Like It's Golden, and so I'll be using this yarn for that one. And
That's beautiful. I love this color.
Did I say the colorway?
I think you did, but I'm not sure. I
don't think I did. It's Mani Petty. This is Mani Petty.
That's beautiful.
And then here's another Sonder yarn in Haven. And I saw folks on Ravelry who were doing this knit and using this yarn. So I was like, oh, well, let me buy some.
Yes.
And one of the colors that was identified, same Haven yarn, and it was Dream State.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And so I said, I'll do one in this.
It's like a bluish red, a bluish green.
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah. So I am really pleased and excited to be doing other Like It's Golden. And I wanted to say something else too about these yarn hauls.
Mm-hmm.
And I was listening to something not too long ago about is it the lipstick effect, which is like when there's a downturn in the economy, or when people are kind of struggling to do small things to reward yourself.
Okay.
And one of those small things for many women might be to buy a lipstick. And so it's become this whole economic term, the lipstick effect.
Okay.
And so I kind of see this my yarn hauls, as a way of rewarding myself.
Yes.
Right. And I also think about, was it Niecy Nash who, when she won her Emmy a few years ago, now I'm having hot flashes. When she won her Emmy a few years ago, she was like, I'd like to thank myself.
Oh, yes.
And I totally get that. I think I've been before my time in the thanking yourself realm. Yeah. So the whole thing about the ranunculus, I had seen them, and I was thinking I was seeing different variations, but maybe it's the same sweater. They're just some with long sleeves and some use the cap sleeves. Maybe that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in an early episode, someone mentioned, when we asked, what are your whips or what are you working on? They said they just finished a ranunculus sweater. And I remember thinking, what is that?
Yeah. The other thing, too, that probably makes them, that just popped in my mind, that makes them look different, maybe, is that you can knit them in different yarn weights, too.
Yeah, maybe.
So that could be.
Yeah. To my kind of virgin knitting eyes, it looked like several different types of projects. But yes, I am on board with that. And again, it's not that I'm not trying to knit a sweater. I have a bunch of yarn to knit a sweater. And me and Ab Fab Mommy, hey Ab Fab Mommy, Tawana messaged me and was like, come on, let's do this no frills cardigan, the petite knit no frills cardigan, which I already have the yarn for, which I bought 2 years ago. So I guess I'm gonna do that at some point. But yeah, I'm excited to do it, and we got the same color.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's not an easy knit, but kind of a quick knit.
Quick knit.
And not super complicated or complex. So yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Did we say the color of the yarn?
Oh, we didn't. We didn't even say that it's Blue Sky Fibers, which is what your red one, the one that you're making for your mom, and the color is Poppy, 601 Poppy. Beautiful.
And it's gorgeous.
It really is.
So we'll be twins.
Yeah,
we'll be matching.
Two sisters knitting, talking shit. Wearing the same color. I love it.
I love it too. So that's our.
Guess he had an issue. So he or she.
This is
they.
This is a he. So This is the first time he's ever come in while we've been filming. You
I
all might
mean,
have
I guess he's
might
getting more
hear
comfortable.
him.
Yeah. I guess he had something to say about,
So that's my blue boy.
Blue boy. Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. So any more acquisitions that you?
Not that I'm gonna talk about because I didn't bring them, but there are always more.
Okay.
Oh, I have a confession.
Okay.
Right.
All right. I'm all ears.
So I have bought another set of needles.
Okay. What kind?
I'm waiting for them. I don't even know what kind they are. I just know they're made of olive wood.
Oh.
And they got 5 stars. I was just looking for. So here's what motivated me. My eyes are going bad, and I need a lot of light. And I'm noticing that when I wear a neck lamp when I knit, and I'm noticing that that light reflecting off of those metal needles is um, impacting my vision.
I got you.
In a very real way.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can only like knit with those needles for maybe an hour or two at a time, and I would love to be able to knit longer. I mean, with breaks in between. But
Right.
I just started noticing that this is becoming kind of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought maybe I should look at some wooden needles that won't have the light reflecting properties as the metal. And so that's why I bought them. They were not super expensive. They had 5 stars. I'll have to put in the show notes what the actual type of needles are. They're coming from India.
Okay. Well, and the good thing too about wooden needles is that they're not as slick.
The drag, yeah.
And if you've got lacy projects, like It's Golden,
right,
it makes it easier to keep the stitches on the needle.
Yeah.
It makes it less prone to drop. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Drop stitches.
Yeah. And those you know how I love my Chalgu. I always talk about the Chalgu Forte needles, and I have many of those. I have the set, but I've also bought some of the individuals, and I've bought some of the fixed needles, which are all metal.
Mm-hmm.
And I love those. I love the cables with those. And I have some Addy clip needles as well, which I have enjoyed. But I'm looking for an alternative to the Forte needles. The smaller needles are a carbon composite kind of material,
right?
And the larger needles in the set are this some kind of African wood. It's a dark African wood. It's not ebony, but it's a dark African wood.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a lighter wood
Mm-hmm.
that I'm using, and I'm just gonna try it. I mean, it's not a super expensive investment.
Yeah.
And again, for the reviews that they've gotten, I thought, let me try them.
Right.
So.
Well, you'll have to keep me posted.
I will. I will indeed.
That's exciting.
Yeah. That's about it.
Okay.
For me.
All right. So nothing else really on my end here in terms of new acquisitions either.
All right. Well, I have a few shout outs. We're going to move along and begin to wrap our, is this the 13th episode?
Episode 13.
We're about to wrap this episode up. There are a couple of shout outs that I wanted to share. Thanks to Yawande at Knitting the Blues. Thanks to her. She said she loved that. She commented on one of my video shorts that she loved the colors of my wraps, my autumnals. I've moved into autumnal tones.
Yes.
And so, and then Kathleen Allen said she liked my colors too. Pam Walker said that I inspire her to finish projects. I don't know how I do that because I don't finish nothing. But you know what, Pam? Thank you for the sweet message. For you said she wants to come knit and talk shit with us.
Yes, Lisa.
Lisa. Is that Lisa?
That's Lisa.
Oh. So I'm glad I saw that. I didn't even realize who that was. And then lastly, CC Carey says she loves all my projects and she's going to look them up and cast one of them on. So those are a few of the shout outs that I wanted to give. I know you have some too.
I do. So I have 2 friends who have been dear family friends, and I am so excited for them because they have jumped on the knitting bandwagon. So I want to shout out my dear friend Carrie, who just finished a knitting class at the Craftivist here in Atlanta, which is one of our local yarn stores that we frequent.
We love.
And she sent me pictures yesterday. They did a hat. I'll have to show it to you after the episode. So she completed her first project. And when I talked to her yesterday evening, she told me that she is going to put it in a shadow box. She's also an art collector. And so she's going to put it in a shadow box, her first project. So that's what she's doing. So, hey, nice. Carrie, I'm proud of you, girl.
That's beautiful.
And then the other person that I wanted to shout out, who is in knitting classes currently at the Craftivist, she completed her second class this past Tuesday, is my dear friend Carol. And so she sent me a picture also of her swatch that she had been working on, and they started their hat this past Tuesday, but the previous week she sent the swatch and her stitches look beautiful. So Carol, I'm proud of you too, and so excited to have you begin this knitting journey.
And Blue Boy is excited too. I don't know if you heard him, but he kind of gave y'all a shout out. So yay, Carol and Carrie.
That's right.
Awesome.
That's right. And then two channels that I wanted to shout out who have shouted us out.
Yes.
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 So I always want to show appreciation and gratitude.
We want to do that. Yes.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Thanks for that correction. So one is Juan over at Juan, the Yarn Addict. I know many of you know him. He crochets, he does some knitting, and he's on all the time. And so I was trying to figure out which episode it was that we were mentioned. But he does a lot. He goes live several times a week and so forth. And I couldn't get my hands on it right quick. But Juan, thank you. We thank you for that.
Yes.
And Gary.
Yes.
Gary is based out in LA, and Dr. Joyce Knits had shared our channel with Gary. Gary's channel is called Gary Knits, Gary Rides, and it's a craftivism podcast. So he tries to do his best with every podcast to shout out fiber artists who are also doing things in the community. So at this time, we were still in the throes of the 10 for 10 make-along. So Gary, thank you so much. He's got a lovely podcast too. So either one of these, if you've not seen them, these channels, we encourage you to go take a look at their channels. And so that's it for the shout outs.
Thanks, Gary and Juan.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And I guess with that,
we're ready for the closing question.
We're ready for the closing question.
I'm like, what is it again?
What is the closing question? So I do have
about
one.
Your younger self?
Yeah. So the closing question.
I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Okay. If you could go back in time and whisper in the ear of your younger self, what advice would you give them? So if you could go back in time and whisper in the ear of your younger self some advice, what would you go back and say?
Go.
So if I could go back and whisper, I would say, don't take life too seriously. Just go with the flow. So that would be one piece of advice that I would give my younger self. And I would also give my younger self the advice to just really try new things and different things and do what makes you happy. I have been a people pleaser for the vast majority of my life. And so I call myself now a recovering people pleaser. And so, you know, I was always trying to do stuff to please my mom or to please my dad or, you know, my family or coworkers or whatever. So and not really figuring out what it was that made me happy. And so do what makes you happy and try and figure that out. Don't wait till you're 50 years old like me
to figure that out.
To figure that out.
Yeah. Great pieces of advice. I don't know that I would whisper. I would whisper loudly to myself because I want my younger self to hear what advice my older self would be providing, or me now. And I think for me, it would be take your time, don't rush. And I've never been a person who rushed through things. I've always managed to be the kind of human that has my own time, and I do things in my own time. I come to things in my own time. So I would emphasize that to my younger self. Don't be rushed into what you don't want to be rushed into. And life is, sometimes we have to measure our accomplishments using a compass rather than a clock.
Yeah.
So, I'm not suggesting that we all have all the time in the world because we don't. The clock does keep ticking. But I don't think we should rush our lives away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how would you answer that question? What would you say to your younger self? What would you whisper to your younger self?
Yeah.
Share that with us.
Yeah, we'd love to know.
Yeah.
And before we wrap, we are building a thriving community. So if you have not joined or followed our Ravelry page, that page is for you. Our followers, for those of you who are new to the page, elected to call themselves KnitShits. And so that's a place where you all can engage with one another. So follow us there. I'll put the link or the name to our Ravelry group across the screen here. You can also find us on Instagram, and I'll share that on the screen here as well too. And yeah, tell your friends to subscribe to our channel if they're not subscribed, if you like what you see here.
13 episodes in, it's hard to believe that we are rounding out our what would that be, 10th month in the game.
Yeah.
And it's been a fun ride. I'm so glad we decided to do this. And I just look forward to continued growth with the two of us and with our KnitShits. And Blue Boy is just
he is talking
really
in the background.
And so I think he's validating everything we're saying.
That's right.
So it's been a wonderful journey that I'm looking forward to continuing.
Yeah. And so with that,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Take care, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.